Hey yo, what's good? What's Gucci? It's your boy Philly Dub back with another reaction video. It's Mr. I can't do it on my own, Mr. God put me on. I was made on purpose for a purpose, and guess what? So are you. Hey yo, before you even think about going or clicking next and all this other stuff, I gotta ask y'all a question. What are you grateful for? Right? I'll start off. I'm grateful for God. That's what I'm gonna today, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna be asking y'all again the same question. But here's one thing I'm gonna tell y'all. We're gonna look at a video. We're gonna react to a video of Duke Dennis. I know I posted this like first of the year, as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, or a reason as to doing it. He said he could make it within 2 to 3 months. I tried posting consistently every single day for about 2 months, and then like my third month, I was like very inconsistent. I will say that I did start off by just doing long videos. I was getting some views on that. The most views I made within it was like 1,600, and then I started doing shorts, and then with my shorts, the most I think I got was like 22,000 views on a short. I'm at currently 87 subscribers, which I'm grateful for, and I'm thankful for. But it's month 3, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm actually really grateful for it. I was thinking pushing out content every single day was something that would benefit me, and it did tremendously, because I learned a lot from it, right? I learned that YouTube, the thumbnails and the what you say, your titles are important, but then shorts are different. Shorts, it seems like YouTube pushes out more of. There's just so many things, right, that I'm super, super grateful for. I'm going to continue doing this. I might change up my content. I might change up certain things, right? That's to say that for you guys who are doing this, keep going, right? Keep going. I didn't tell anybody that I was starting this channel. I have a couple of people. Obviously, there's some of my family members know about it. Some family members I told about it but didn't even tell the name of. They're wanting the name, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I wanted it to be as organic as possible, which I think I did. I'm super excited. I know that this is going to happen. I just know it is. And yeah, let's take a look at this, and then I want to talk to you guys just a little bit more.
Don't know me.
Let's start it all over again.
This your boy Duke Dennis. Y'all don't even know me yet, but y'all gon' know me.
If it wasn't for y'all, my whole life would be different, bro.
What's good, YouTube, man? This your boy.
Shout out to everybody who support me, who really support me. Oh my God. For real talk.
If you had to start over right now from scratch, do you feel like you'd be able to do it all over again?
Yeah, it's super. Like, do I still know what I know?
Yes. Knowing everything you know now, would you be able to?
And see, so what he's about to say right now, he says it's going to be super easy, everything that he knows. I don't know what he knows. I just try to do what he did. You feel me? So let's just see.
Do it all over again.
From zero, it's all about like your face. Getting your face out there as much as possible. I would make YouTube content first, but I would make YouTube videos like the topics as relevant as possible.
Okay.
Whatever's going on, whatever is hot, I would focus on it at first. And then I would put my YouTube videos on TikTok with the correct hashtags and the correct sounds. And once people realize, like, start knowing my face well enough, I would start streaming and reacting to Kai, Ada, Steve, and throwing those reactions on TikTok. And hashtagging their names as well. And eventually, my video will get to Kai's or whoever I'm reacting to's hashtag algorithm. And then, I would start like making myself like as a peer of theirs. When you
Fire video, by the way. Whoever's editing this is fire.
Put somebody above you, you're gonna stay there forever. So, and then eventually people will like start mentioning me, of course, with them.
And then you're in there.
I'm in the door there.
Wow, you just laid out the perfect blueprint.
Nah, but it's easy though. That's how I look at it.
So that's how you do it. You just gave $1 million worth of game for $0.
Yeah. So obviously I didn't get those results, but then again, Duke, if he knows everything that he knows, so if he were to start from zero, how would he do it, right? You know, I did a lot of research as well. I obviously looked at a lot of content, not mostly, but a lot of the content that I looked at was Mr. Beast content because he's obviously the most influential and famous person on YouTube. Just to see what it was that he did. There were certain like viral videos that I would watch, and you know, one thing that I've learned is weird things or not normal things make for great content, right? I came across a video where Mr. B said, if you're driving and then there's like a cow, right? And you say, hey, look at this cow. You'll probably get like 10 views on it, or it won't be as many views as you think. However, if you're like, hey, same video, but it's a purple cow, and you're like, hey, look at this purple cow, that has the ability of going from 10 views to 10 million views, because it's something you never see, right? And I think my battle is that I want to be as authentic as possible, because I did see like Steezy, you know, I know he said that I saw a video of him. He was the one that, if you guys don't remember, he was the one, and I'm horrible at editing, by the way, so I'm not going to edit any of these things. You guys can go ahead and check it out on his channel. But he was the one that when, like he would rap and with his headphones, and he'd be walking around like cities and stuff like that and just rapping while and dancing in the middle of the street or on the sidewalk. He did prank videos, right? He did a lot of prank videos, where he would, you know, pretend he was a Walmart employee. This was 6, 7, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, right? He's like low-key one of the OGs for that type of stuff. And he came out a few years ago and was just like, I have to quit YouTube because I don't want to be that guy that's constantly having to do pranks, right? So my whole thing is I want to be authentic, right? I want to be authentic. I don't want to, let me see. I don't want to play a person that's not me, right? I want to be me. I don't want to, like, I get the virality in doing things that are weird and all this other stuff. Like there was a video that I saw of Sneeko, where he said like I think he was like asking white people, or giving white people $1 to say the N-word, and then there was like a black person behind him that was gonna hit him or whatever. And that was his first major blow up of a video, right? Because it's like, whoa, like if I give them $1, are they gonna say it, right? And those are the things that, like, it's just not a normal thing to see. It's weird, but in the aspect that it's also very interesting too. So, you know, and then he's like, I didn't want to continue doing it because, you know, obviously he talked to Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast was like, hey, well, now do, like, you know, giving Asians $1 for saying the N, we're giving Mexicans $1, like all these different things. And Sneeko had to come to a place where he said, am I going to be the guy that everybody talks about with the $1 with the N-word, right? Because again, you don't want to fall it, because it could be a trap, right? It could be a very, very weird trap, and a trap that just, you're viral, you're being talked about and all this other stuff, and is it worth it, right? Because when you at the crib or when you're around your family, you know, you're one way, and then now you have to be another way in front of everybody because that's just how they know you as. And I don't want to do that because I think that it's selling out at the same time. You know what I mean? There's certain topics that I didn't talk about, like the whole, NHH, where they went to the club and they did their thing. I didn't talk about, obviously, the Epstein files are huge right now. I don't believe in speaking on something that you don't have 100% of the facts on, right? Now, here's one thing that I will say is that, I do believe in freedom of speech. As crazy as it sounds, because that's what keeps America, I guess, that's what keeps America America, right? It keeps it great because you're able to say things and do things here that other countries shouldn't. Now, some people may push back and say, well, that should be limited and all this other stuff. But if that's the case, then you have to limit on everything else, right? So me personally, whether I found it disrespectful or I found it whatever, like that's honestly, they have the right to do that regardless, right? And when it comes to, I'm just so against cancel culture and all this other crap, like the right versus the left, Republicans versus Democrats. It's to me it's all a way to keep us divided. Scripturally, just I guess biblically talking, like a house divided will not stand, right? So I think that playing into that. And I have played into it. I'm not even gonna hold you for real. And there's times where I have to check myself and say, "Hey, you're playing into it. Like, chill, right?" So, there are certain things that I just not to say that I'm trying to create a YouTube that's fearful of this. It's not that at all. My thing is as opposed to focusing on that, why don't you focus on something that makes you better, right? Reading every day. What are you grateful for? What are you doing to benefit society? Are you becoming the best person that you could be ultimately? I believe as a man, as a human, but especially as a man, I believe that it is your duty to become the best version of yourself, right? I do believe that you need to surrender or submit yourself to a higher power. I do believe that. I believe that you are not the greatest thing, that you are not special enough that life won't happen to you, but you are special enough to make life happen for you. So things that happen into your life, you could either look at it as, why is it happening to me? Or you could say, why is it happening for me? And this is where God comes into play, right? By any stretch, like, yes, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, but by any stretch, am I not saying that kind of getting my because I'm just releasing so many thoughts. By no stretch, better yet, that's what I was gonna say. So I am a believer, and that's why I say that when you are going through something bad, as opposed to why is life happening for me, ask God, what are you trying to teach me right now, right? I'm grateful for this. As crazy as it sounds, you're grateful for your hard times. You're grateful for your struggles. You're grateful for the pain that you're going through. You're grateful, and it's easier said than done, right? What are you putting into your brain at all times, right? What are you consuming? These are the things that I've always known, but that I've always kind of subconsciously knew about, but haven't like really put too much effort and thought into it. I've bought a lot of books in my past, right? I have a whole collection right here that I could show you guys. But one thing that I've been noticing is that a lot of these big YouTubers are saying, like, I'm gonna be number one on YouTube. Mr. Beast, I saw in a video that he always said that, right? Duke Dennis, y'all don't know who I am right now, but y'all gonna know me, right? Sneeko said, like, I'm gonna be rich one day, just wait and see, I'm gonna be famous. Which, your mindset is everything. Your mindset is completely everything. And I'm not here to lecture you guys by any stretch. I'm just here to give you guys a different perspective and tell you guys, don't quit, right? Nipsey Hussle said, I didn't have all the, like, I wasn't the smartest person. I wasn't this. I just didn't quit. I just stayed consistent, right? And one thing that I could say for myself as I've been on this journey of, I'm not fame, because I don't, when I was younger, I definitely wanted fame, but on this journey of self-improvement, on this journey of making money online, I've learned that I've been very inconsistent, very inconsistent. I'm 33 years old, and I've had dreams of, making money online and doing these things since I've gotten out of high school, essentially, right? Like, if you talk to any of the homies from back in the day, they probably tell you, like, oh, yeah, he's always been on some stuff. But I'm learning that although I'm not quitting, I have to stick to something for a while, you know? And whatever that looks like, that could look like 5 years, that could look like 10 years. Shoot, this video may never even blow up, right? And it probably won't, to be honest with you, and that's okay. But I'm just here to give you guys the sauce of, I guess, my 2 to 3 month progress. I'm at 87. Yeah, we could even go into it.
Hashtag algorithm.
So this is in the last 28 days. If we were to do like the last 365 days, this is all me, right? 87 subscribers, 833 hours of watch time, 87 subscribers, 167,000 views. But I know that there's some copyright stuff. But yeah, so look at 22,000, right? But yeah, so, and I have gone live too. But anyway, so yeah. So I just wanted to, I guess, just let you guys know kind of my 2 to 3 month update. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue going hard. I'm going to probably go back to just scheduling because I really enjoyed it, right? And it's minimal editing for me. Like I said, I'm not going to be adding certain things onto these. Like maybe later, when fun starts coming in, I can get an editor to kind of add all these things to it. But as of right now, like, I'm just, I'm definitely having fun with a purpose. I enjoy making content. I enjoy doing all these things, but, like I said, I'm gonna continue thinking outside of the box of things that I enjoy. I know I've thought a long time ago about making a podcast of, like, I even created everything for it, like the business name, the logo, the almost about the social media, but I created so much to it that I wanted to create a podcast, and I just never did it. But yeah, so I just want to give you guys my progress. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me and that's watching these things and everything else like that. If you've come this far, I don't know why you're not subscribed. Go ahead and like, follow, hit that subscription. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me for real. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.